I'm enjoying that song too much.
Too much? Yeah, because it's a
TGIF. Goodbye to another week.
Yeah,
Goodbye to another work week.
Work week, yeah. It was a wonderful work week. We had a lot of fun right here.
Yeah.
On Flashpoint.
I think you were born for the breakfast hour. Did I ever mention
No,
that?
this is the first you're mentioning that to me. Maybe you would have mentioned it to someone else.
I think you were born. I don't know. Well, what were you doing all your life? I mean, what have you been doing when you should have been right here on Flashpoint doing the breakfast hour?
Oh my goodness!
You know what that means? We have to catch up for all the time when you're never on the breakfast hour. We have to go catch up on all that time.
The breakfast hour time. Mm-hmm. All the years I've missed being right here on the breakfast hour.
Yeah, and you know what? Although it's usually TGIF, we can say TGIGF. Thank God it's Gospel Friday.
Yes, right here on the breakfast hour.
Yes.
And right throughout the day on Flashpoint Media.
Yes. Yeah. It's got to be just some gospel tune just to get yourself all in the frame. You know, you have to go back to your basics, your foundation, to what gives you the energy or what you need to start. You have to go back to ground zero.
Ground rule.
Yeah, and then
back
you
to
just
basics.
Yes,
rudiments.
Yes, you know. So we thank God that He has kept us all through the week. You know, it has been a week
a wonderful week.
Yes. Toil and labor and fun. Some of us don't labor all week. We're vacationing somewhere on the beach with our feet up somewhere, sipping some pina colada.
Vacation in time, yes.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
That's
and
a thing.
Retired persons who are retired.
And those persons, you know, like one of those persons.
Relieving stress.
Yes. One of those persons who came in the studio yesterday. I hope Paxton had the chance to go to the beach.
Yeah, I do. He really wanted to go to the beach. We need to give him a call. Probably later on in the show we might find out from his grandma if they actually went to the beach.
Yes. Yeah, because the day kind of turned out.
Yeah, kind of turned out.
It was a mix.
Yes.
Yeah.
We still had some rain yesterday. Yes, and in fact, this morning it's still raining and the roads are wet.
Yes. And listen, tell you.
I want to say good morning to our viewers and good morning to our listeners. We have been caught up in this conversation so much.
Good morning.
That we have not said good morning to our listeners.
Good morning.
And the viewers, yes.
Welcome to the breakfast hour.
Welcome to the breakfast hour. And as we said, it's a happy, you said...
TGIGF.
Yes.
Thank God it's Gospel Friday. Yes.
We can say it's Friday.
Friday. Yeah, you know, we start and we're going to get right into our devotional from Susan Long. Yeah. Yes.
Let's start the morning with the devotion.
With the right
tempo.
Yeah.
And get it right. And then we explode into the day.
Sounds exciting. Sounds interesting.
So, yes, we're going to have a wonderful time.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Ready. Set, go. Listener, viewer, go.
Good morning. This is day 28. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we shall live and do this or that. James chapter 4 verse 15. Flexibility, written by Bill Crowder. Over the years, it has been my privilege to lead several study trips to the Bible lands. In the months leading up to our group's departure, we would have a series of orientation meetings in preparation for our trip. Schedules, hotel accommodations, contact information, all could be changed at a moment's notice. For that reason, or preparation times always stressed the need for flexibility. A willingness to go with the flow and adjust to whatever changes we might encounter was especially valuable. Life has an element of unpredictability for which flexibility is the best response. James expressed a worldview of flexibility in chapter 4 of his epistle. While it is wise to plan for the future, we must do so with the recognition that God's purposes might be different from ours. Instead of rigidly saying, today or tomorrow we will go to such and such a city, James counseled us to flex to God's direction in our lives. He said, instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we shall live and do this or that. The adventure of following Christ is one that rests in His perfect plans. And flexibility helps us to be prepared for wherever His purposes might take us. He does not lead me year by year, nor even day by day, but step by step, my path unfolds, my Lord directs my way. Our quote this morning comes to us from the wise man Solomon in Proverbs 16 verse 9, and it reads, a man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. End quote.
The Lord indeed directs
your path,
His steps. You know, I never dreamt that I would be doing the breakfast hour. I'll be sitting here with you, Marlon. I never sat down and said, you know, on the 28th of June 2024, this is what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's interesting how your direction of your life, how it has these twists and turns. Right? Something happens and then you make the decision to do something and then another thing happens and you end up...
Your path is being directed.
Your path is being directed. Yes. And so we are happy that the Lord has led us thus far and we are here. Right here. Man, it's Gospel Friday and we're going to just, you know, have gospel.
Have a lot of gospel today.
But we need to hear a word from our sponsors. Yeah. Those who really help us, make it happen.
Make Flashpoint be where Flashpoint is.
Yes. And we are going places.
Exactly.
Yeah. Going places.
Take it from me, Lasco Food Drink is the best nutrition for the whole family. It provides protein, which keeps us healthy, and calcium, great for building strong bones and teeth. Lasco Food Drink has vitamins A and C, which helps to prevent illnesses. I think that's what they call protecting the immune system. I'm never short on energy since it's fortified with iron. Nutrition never tasted so good.
Lasco Food Drink. Good, healthy, fun!
Lasco Food Drink.
Indeed, Lasco Food Drink.
Yes.
Good, healthy,
fun.
What is celebrated today? You know, we normally keep the listeners
informed about what is happening today.
Yes.
Today, we think we're gonna tell them about just 5 things about today. Yes.
Yes.
But before we do that, I think it's coming up shortly, so we can just give them an idea what today is. 1, it's National Safe Workplace Day.
Okay.
So ensure that you have a safe workplace. So that's on the occupational side, you know, HR side, ensure that, you know, the workplace is safe. And we know one is coming up in Cayman soon, but today, in solidarity with those in Ukraine, it is Constitution Day in Ukraine today. It's And we talk on the food side, it's cream tea day. So we'll talk a little bit of cream tea.
Yes.
Yes. Insurance Awareness Day. I mean, whether it be car insurance, health insurance, whatever it is, it's Insurance Awareness Day, Logistics Day. And one of the things we're going to zoom in on, I think a lot of people love this one, would be National Food Truck Day. So we're going to just spend a little time on zoom in on that one, because even right here in Cayman, there's food, we have food truck. I can think of a popular one right now, but we'll talk about that some more.
Oh, yes, I'm wondering. I have started to think about food. I mean, yesterday I had a whole table full of mangoes. Do you know what it's like to be sitting around this table now? It is just, when you
I can't believe you expected to see them. You expected to come back and see them this morning.
I've gotten a few messages, some very strong ones, and I try, let me apologize before I start, I try to preserve the mangoes as long as I can. But I cannot let them suffer.
No.
I cannot wait. I can't let them suffer until you get to retrieve them. So if you don't see them when you arrive, it's only to save the life of the mango.
Yes. Shelf life of the mango.
Yes.
Right. So we'll talk a little bit about those. And then there's birthdays, and we're also going to have our riddle this morning, yeah? Hazel G really popped one yesterday, had us thinking, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so
yes.
We'll have our riddle again this morning, and we'll have our daily portion is going to be coming up from
David Harris himself.
David Harris, yeah?
Yes.
But before we do that, I think it's
time signal.
The time signal.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
So
that we will know not to sleep too late. Although it's Friday, it's almost the weekend. It's not yet.
No. It's the weekend.
Lasco 1 and Up now has ARA, DHA, and prebiotics. It's a new, smarter formula. The time by Lasco 1 and Up is...
It is 1 minute past 7 right here in Georgetown, Grand Cayman. It's a nice warm morning here, a bit overcast, and we have some scattered showers. Yes, we had some light showers here in Georgetown. And we want to welcome you to the breakfast hour. We are taking you through your Friday, your Gospel Friday in fine and fabulous style. Yes. Now you're telling me about Food Truck Day, and it must make me early.
So early.
Like, yes.
So, we're going to talk about
my hunger.
We're going to talk
and what I would want for breakfast.
We're going to tell you what you could do to I mean, we're on the breakfast hour, yeah. So we're going to tell you what you could do today. Some of the things you could do surrounding Food Truck Day. Okay. So we want everybody to like, share, and subscribe to us right here on Flashpoint Media. You can go to Flashpoint TV if you're watching on Facebook, if you're listening to us on www.flashpointmedia.ky.
Yes.
Come on over to the YouTube channel as well and give us a like, share the video.
Yes.
Yeah, help us to grow the channel here, yes? Because it is Flashpoint Media giving you your Flashpoint Day right here on Flashpoint Media.
Yes.
So we're gonna drop you a song right now. So get up and get moving on. Yeah.
It's Gospel Friday. That's what it's called. Yes.
Hallelujah. There's nobody bigger.
There's nobody bigger than you.
Nobody can love me.
Nobody can love me like the way you do.
Took away all the pain of my yesterday.
Took away all the pain of my yesterday. Supplied on my needs each and every day. I don't wanna go a day without giving you praise.
There's no other God for me.
There's no other God for me.
Save my soul, give me hope.
Save my soul, give me hope, give me liberty.
There ain't nothing that you can't do.
There ain't nothing in the world that you can't do. Everything that I have, I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna love when I give you praise.
I have a very big God. He's always by my side. He'll never leave me lonely. He's everything to me. I have a very big God. He's always by my side. He'll never leave me lonely.
You took away all the pain of my yesterday. You supply all my needs each and every day. I don't wanna go a day without giving you praise.
There's no other God for me.
There's no other God for me.
You saved my soul, give me
Save my
hope.
soul, give me hope, give me liberty.
There's nothing in the world that you can't do.
There ain't nothing in the world that you can't do.
Everything
that I have looks for you.
Gonna sing.
Gonna sing my God, gonna give you praise.
I have a very big God, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's always by my side, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Never leave me lonely, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's everything to me. Oh, I have a very big God, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's always by my side, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He will never leave me lonely, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's everything to me. Take me to the bridge. Never seen the righteous forsaken. Say,
Never seen the righteous forsaken.
nor his seed begging bread.
Nor his seed never begging bread.
Your love and grace.
Your love and grace is so amazing. Mighty God, faithful God, King of kings.
If you know you have a big God and you do big things, put on your dancing shoes right now and give this big God a big praise. Let me see you. Give him a dance. Come on. Woo! By my side, by my side, by my side. He's always by my side.
By my side, by my side, he's always by my side.
By my side, by my side. He's always by my side.
By my side, by my side, he's always by my side.
By my side, by my side. You're always by my side.
By my side, he's always by my side.
Always by my side when I call him. He is always on. He doesn't go on vacation. He doesn't go on a holiday. He didn't say, I've been working all week long, listening to all you guys' problems, morning, noon, and night. Now it's the weekend. TGI.
He's still on call. He's still on call all the time.
I don't have to listen to you guys. I just need a break.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen to God. He is always by
there.
our side.
Always there.
Always with us.
He's always by my side. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He will never leave me lonely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything to me. Magnify the Lord with me. Let us exalt his name together. There's no God like you.
Right. No God. No, let's talk about a few of the things that are celebrated today. I have a writ with you. I never told you that pineapple is my favorite fruit. Do you know that yesterday was Pineapple Day?
Oh my, we didn't speak about it. Oh my.
I know who does that?
I think we had your second best fruit in the studio though. Easy G possibly saved.
I got a few calls. Got calls. Please leave my mango. I tried, guys. I really tried. I really.
No. Those would not have survived. Trust me.
I really tried.
But we're on mangoes and pineapples, as we told you earlier, Food Truck Day.
Yes,
Today
tell
is
us about Food Truck Day.
And have you ever wondered where the food truck came from, And they came about and they were actually inspired by the food carts moving around and getting things done. Some delicious mobile kitchens. The long history have it dating back to like truck wagons. And back in the 1980s, feeding the cowboys, in America, And in 1936, there came I don't know if you've ever seen a picture with this big hot dog. That was the first one that really came about. This big hot dog looking truck, yes. They call it the Wiener Mobile. Wiener Mobile in 1936, yes.
Okay.
And
1936.
And then by the 1950s, ice cream trucks were bringing sweet treats.
Yes.
To the kids.
Yes.
Right? So I can remember growing up, we had, not in 1936, but I can remember growing up, you listen for the ice cream truck coming, running around, ding, 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 ding. You have never heard.
That's not the sound.
No, that's the sound.
What is that? What is that? If I hear that sound, I go and hide. What is that sound you made? What is that?
It was there were some catchy songs.
That truck must have traumatized you if it made that sound, because you're like, who is making
It's just
that
I can't remember the songs.
But yes, when we hear the sound of the ice cream truck,
right.
Yes.
Yeah, kids back in Jamaica, kids would run out to the streets and the truck would be there for some time, you know.
I have to pick up one of our ice cream truck people here in Cayman Islands, who is usually on spot when we have our concert and stuff at Lions Center. We can get some real nice treats from them. Mr. Cool, Snow Cone and everything.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, even now on Sundays you hear the ice cream truck passing
nice
through.
Little jingle going on to bring you out,
Yes, of
and
course.
And even on the afternoons after school, you drive by the schools, you'll see the ice cream trucks on the outside there. So the whole business of the food truck really exploded in the 1900s,
yes,
and with ice cream, and we have another popular one right here in Cayman. I don't want to call the name right here now, but it's a popular food truck here.
I can think of at least.
A few? I mean, I think we can. I'm not sure if the producer would want us to call the names of those, but there are some popular food trucks here in Grand Cayman. So, if you know of any popular food trucks right here and you're listening to us on the breakfast hour, send us a message, give us a call, and let's talk about the food truck day. Yes? So, trendy menus. So, it's not only going to sit in a restaurant to get some trending, but the food trucks themselves have those kind of trendy menus and innovative ways to eat. Yes? So some of the things you can do today around National Food Truck, just go out and visit a food truck.
I'll just visit and say hi. I won't buy any food. But you can have some do shakes and smoothies.
Yeah. So it's not just ice cream. It's not right.
There's a food truck right at the market here. And actually, we have been saying that we're going to do a feature of the market here in Cayman Islands. Just go around. We have a little bit of footage, but we want to do a comprehensive, official walk around the market and go to the food truck.
Today would have been a good day.
Today would have been
a nice feature for that one. Yeah?
Yes.
We can touch base with possibly Al Kebab. I don't know.
Yes.
Al Kebab is out there. That's a food truck. We have different food trucks set up right around in Grand Cayman here.
Yes.
Even in Jamaica, even in the US, wherever you are, there is a food truck. Yeah. So
do you think it's right for us to be telling the people first thing in the morning when they're hungry about food? We're
telling them about the truck and the truck and the history of the truck.
Yes. Well, you know what is my favorite day today is a Dream Big Day.
Dream Big Day. Okay, let's talk about Dream Big. Dream. No, I know you want to hear that singing.
Yes, continue singing.
No. Let's talk about Dream Big Day. Yes.
Waving candy in front of children. Food truck.
The food truck is a good staple. I mean, sometimes it's at a location that is typically a convenient location that you don't have to probably drive through a plaza or some busy.
Yeah, it's somewhere you can grab a little snack and have a bite. That's what the food truck is for.
Dreaming small.
Dream Big Day. The sky is the limit when it comes to the dreams that children can have. It is the job of their teachers, parents, and other adults in their lives to help foster their dreams, encourage open minds, and assist them in building the skills they will need to contribute to the world in the future. All across the UK, especially on this day, children are encouraged to explore their interests, follow their passions, and dream big about what the future might look like. Dream Big Day is an initiative meant to break down barriers, promote diversity, improve social mobility, and make the world a better, more inclusive place for anyone to aim high and achieve their dreams. You know, most of the stories that I have heard, even here at Flashpoint, are from persons who didn't have everything that they wanted to make the ideal. What they had was a dream.
They had a small idea, and they dreamt. They dream big. Maybe they have started out small and then it blossomed.
You know, so we can culture ourselves to dream and think small, right?
Yes.
You know, it's like that. I cannot own that home. I cannot.
Small-mindedness is a disease that run primarily in a lot of persons' DNA.
Yes, but I remember that's one of the things that I think Dr. Levine would have been talking about. When you're talking to yourself, you need to talk about big, positive ideas. Yes. So dream big. Yes. And anyone can dream big. It's not left up to just a certain amount of persons.
Yes.
It's anyone can dream big.
Yes.
Small, big, whomever you are, you can dream big. And then there is really no end to the ways. No end to the ways that you can dream big. Right? Just dream big. No matter where you are, the person or the status you have in life, you can dream big.
What does big dreams look like?
What? It is never too late. It's never too late to dream big, you know. It's never too late.
What does dreaming, dreaming look like? It's like some person's dream. If you tell somebody else about it, or an idea. Here's something that I'd warn against for people. Having an idea and share it with somebody, and then they tell you that it sounds stupid.
It's your dream.
Yeah.
And so, while we might even listen to them too, because the person who said sounds stupid might be a parent, and the parent is always somebody who have your best interest at heart. That is something that you must always recognize. So sometimes when you get your ideas, it's not your parent that got it. It is you. And because it's you that got the idea, your parent can't tell you how smart it is, how stupid it is, even if they are the parent. Because that's why they got their ideas and they did what they did. And you're going to get yours and you're going to do what you need to do. And so it's not to disregard and disrespect. It is to understand that the dreams that you have is different from anybody else's. And to understand these simple facts is very, very important, that we don't mix them up and then cause others to allow you to discard something that would have been amazing in your life and would have changed the world forever. And that's something that I look at. And there are persons who are just pessimists, who everything you tell them, it can't work. Nobody tried. It don't make no sense.
Because they can't see it,
Yeah, they can't see it. And we need to remember, in history, there are a lot of examples about persons who would have dreamt about, for example, the light bulb. How did that come about? It was a dream. And it took many tries to get to the light bulb. So it's dreaming and being consistent, getting to where you want to go. I think the devotional spoke about taking those simple steps, right? And being guided. Right? So it's important to dream. It's your dream, Mikey. Dream big. Don't let anybody tell you it's not going to work.
Here's a piece. What you just explained a while ago is a thing they call original thoughts.
Yeah.
Original thinking, right? What does original thinking looks like? It looks like something that nobody else ever see anywhere before, and when you talk about it, it is the most ridiculous thing that anybody ever hear. That's what original thinking looks like. You are the stupidest person on the block talking about the most ridiculous thing. What do you call it? What's the word? Highfalutin.
Highfalutin.
This guy head is is full of highfalutin ideas. And and when people hear those highfalutin ideas, they're like, what are you?
I've had a few persons.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
And it's important to.
And they laugh in your face.
Yeah.
They laugh in your face, and if you listen to them laughing in your face, you will sink. But look at the man who, as you said, the light bulb. Imagine making a light bulb at a time, Sir Marlon, when there was candles already, and people had this big fire on the stick, and then you end up with a bowl with a big light in there that is already placed on walls. Why would you want? What's a light bulb for? We already have light. And this is what you'd see this. You could ride around on a horseback with a big Ku Klux Klan mask with lots of.
I mean, there are theories that tell you that you can't reinvent the wheel. We can't reinvent the wheel. Because the wheel is the wheel.
Yes.
But we can enhance the wheel.
We can.
We can enhance the wheel, and you'd have. If you look on cars, for example, the wheel is the wheel, but there's a different style to how the wheel on the car looks.
And then it brings you back to this.
It's a thought. Okay,
Yeah.
how can I make that wheel look different?
Yes.
Remember let me stop using remember. History would have showed us if we look into the caveman days, the wheel was made out of stone.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Then the wheel went to being made out of board.
Yes.
And then the wheel went to being made out of aluminum, whatever material. Right. And then we now have the tire. It's still the wheel, but it has been enhanced. And if we would have sat down and someone would not have dreamt big about an idea, possibly would have still been in the Stone Age right now. Yeah. But it's just dreaming big. And as we talk about dreaming big, we have one of those persons who is celebrating a birthday today, who is dreaming really big and wanting people to live on Mars. It's dreaming big, and it's Elon's Musk birthday today.
So he wants people to live on Mars. And nothing is wrong with people living on Mars. The only problem is if you could just allow the Earth to survive and don't mash it up, then you can go live on Mars, and we'll just stay right here.
We're talking about dreaming big.
I know. But
don't kill the dream.
I'm not killing the dream. I'm not killing the dream. I'm saying that he's dreaming big to be living on Mars. But always remember this. I will say this thing, that every thought and idea that we come up with is usually stimulated by something that is need, right? So a need always arises to actually stimulate the ideas that we actually form. Mm-hmm. They say one thought, many thoughts make up one idea.
Yes.
But here is somebody who can't come up with a very single thought that would destroy a total idea that you have. Right? And so when you're looking at the idea of the building of the space stations and stuff like that.
Yes.
This building of these space stations, as you mentioned it, while it's a big idea, and we're going to be saying, it's an amazing thing to see, right?
Yes.
To see all these things.
Yes.
But it's stemming also from the demise of planet Earth's existence as we know it. The fossil fuels, the pollution of the atmosphere, the what you call the melting of the ice, the total ecosystem has been shattered, and the ozone layer being open, and skin cancer, the sun rays going to catch us, and we are fueling that idea, and we are looking at another place to live after we have fully completely destroyed the planet, and so we have to see these things as fueling the future technologies, future going forward. And it's not to say that those persons don't dream big, but every idea, this says for a solution there must be a problem.
Yes.
And so for a business to begin, there must be a need or a problem that needs to be solved.
Possibly Elon Musk is seeing the problem.
Very good. Yeah, seeing the problem and he needs to solve it.
And he needs to solve. He's trying to find a way to solve that problem. So he's dreaming big.
He's seeing it.
Yeah.
He's dreaming it. Okay.
Let him dream. Another thing that persons would have dreamt about is the Constitution of the Cayman Islands, and Constitution Day is coming up.
Oh yes, Monday is a holiday right here in Cayman Islands, and we're going to be telling the viewers all the many things that will be happening over the weekend as well, because it seemed to be jam packed. We had the sportsman himself inside the studio here. Unless the amount of excitement and energy, guys. If you haven't had a chance to listen, go and check out
us out on Sports Beat.
Right here
on Flashpoint.
They are having their competition coming up this Sunday. So a lot of
Annex.
Yes. A lot of things.
Check them out. Check out our feature.
I guess at the appropriate time we're gonna share all the flyers.
When we get to our community notice board right here.
Yeah, but now we need to talk about the weather right here, and of course our sponsor is M&M Construction. So let's give the viewers an update about
the weather. Yes. Wet roads this morning.
Yes.
Yeah, so
it is a wet morning.
Right after our advertisement, we'll tell you, our sponsor will tell you about the weather.
Yes.
Looking to build your dream home or renovate your space? M&M Construction is the perfect place. We bring your vision to life with precision and quality craftsmanship. From design to construction, we guide you every step, ensuring seamless coordination and superior results. Our professional roof inspection and maintenance services will ensure that your roof is sturdy this hurricane season. So, if you are ready to start your construction journey, call us today at 345-927-7509. Build with confidence. Build with M&M Construction. 345-927-7509.
All right, so right here in Cayman, it's 78 degrees Fahrenheit. We expect thunderstorms. We are having rain actually right now in Georgetown. Thunderstorms with a minimum of 78 degrees Fahrenheit, maximum 86 degrees Fahrenheit. We also expect rain in the afternoon, evening, and the night. And the seas are expected to be rough with a wave height of 4 to 6 feet. So some small craft should exercise caution over open water. That update brought to you by the National Weather Service and the official weather service of the Cayman Islands. Now, we should have another picture up to share with you
what's happening in the Caribbean.
On what is happening in the Caribbean as we speak. Now, there are few systems that are being monitored.
Oh my. Yeah. You look at it, it's suggesting that there's a 40% chance of something developing, you know. Those in yellow and those in red, it's greater than 60% of some disturbance being formed. So we'll tell you about it now.
So the 8 a.m. latest forecast, the tropical weather outlook, which is provided by the National Hurricane Center and Central Pacific Hurricane Center out of Miami. And for the North Atlantic and Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico, a broad area of low pressure over the Western Caribbean Sea associated with a tropical wave continues to produce widespread shower and thunderstorm activity. Development of the system is not expected today, while it moves west-northwestward at around 15 miles per hour, and an Air Force reconnaissance mission planned for today has been cancelled. The disturbance is then expected to move westward over the Yucatan Peninsula and emerge over the Bay of Campeche late Saturday or early Sunday, at which point some development will be possible. In the central tropical Atlantic, a low pressure system located about 1,500 miles east southeast of the Windward Islands is gradually becoming better defined. Showers and thunderstorms are also showing signs of organization, and a tropical depression or tropical storm will likely form later today or on Saturday. This system is expected to move westward at 15 to 20 miles per hour and approach the Lesser Antilles by the end of the weekend. Interests there should monitor the progress of the system for more information, including warnings and so forth, which we will share here. In the eastern tropical Atlantic, a tropical wave centered several 100 miles south-southwest of the Cabo Verde Island is producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Some slow development of the system is possible next week while it moves generally westward across the central and western tropical Atlantic at 15 to 20 miles per hour. So there you have it. A lot of things happening. The system, everything getting all busy.
Yes. They did tell us that we're going to be having a lot of developments. Over the period, and as we know, the hurricane season is from the 1st of June until the 30th of November. The Atlantic hurricane season.
Yes.
So we are in that period right now. Hence, we are seeing this amount of development. And it's quite a lot, and we don't want, while we are praying, and we don't want to have a hurricane hitting any of us or any of the islands right now or any time at all. It is important for us to stay prepared. Get that information, and you hear it a lot of time here on Flashpoint. But before we go, we're just gonna hear another word from our sponsor.
Lasco 1 and Up now has ARA, DHA, and prebiotics. It's a new, smarter formula. The time by Lasco 1 and Up is...
It's 7:31. It is.
Yes.
Time is
going. Yes. But right now we're gonna jump right on over to L. David Harris and hear what he has to say on the daily portion.
Yes.
Most of us eat every day, some of us too much, because yesterday's food is not enough to supply energy for today's needs. Why then do some of us expect yesterday's portion of heavenly manna, the Word of God, to keep us through today's challenges? On this program, we're going to change all of that. Let's experience God's words today and receive the power we need to live healthy, vibrant lives. Welcome to your daily portion with your host, author, speaker, L. David Harris.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday. It's the day of preparation. We are thankful it's the month of June. It's the 28th day in 2024. And my name is L. David Harris. I am your host, and this is your daily portion, where we give you God's word every single day. And today is no exception. We are continuing the final day in this quarter's lesson, The Great Controversy. And before we begin with prayer, I'd like to welcome everyone joining us, especially those joining us for the very first time. Please go over to yourdailyportion.com. Join our growing online community. God gave us a second chance to grow this thing. And we're there every day. You're able to give your takeaways, your questions regarding the lesson study right there, yourdailyportion.com. Look for the join button, and that's one way that we can continue to build faith and fellowship. Let's go ahead and pray, and then we will get underway. Father in heaven, thank you for giving us this new day and for the privilege that you have entrusted to us to open your word. And I'm asking you, Father, please give us the fullness of your Holy Spirit. Teach us how to serve and to love you with everything that we are. And finally, make our decision today to serve you for the rest of eternity. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen and amen again. Listen, I have said to you that I am a very particular and logical, systematic kind of guy. Whereas I do have feelings, I also have an intellectual mind that just, some things just need to make sense to me. And eternity with God makes a lot of sense to me. And I'm sharing that with you because eternity away from God, meaning eternal death penalty, is not sensible to me. It's not the sensible option. Why would I choose pain and sickness throughout my lifetime and then have to suffer the reality that I've separated myself from God and then be destroyed in the end? Like, that doesn't make no sense to me. And I know I can speak English and I understand the rules of grammar. That don't make no sense to me. Full stop. Like, that don't make no sense to me. But eternal perfection at last, that makes sense to me. And so I'm going to read heavily as we bring this quarter to a close. I'm going to read heavily from the lesson from the book, The Great Controversy, pages 677 and 78, and see what, or really from 675 through 678, and see what God has to say to us. Okay, and so I begin the quote there. The wide-spreading plains swell into the hills of beauty. Oh, wait, this is a positive message. And the mountains of God rear their lofty summits. Are you seeing this in your mind, brothers and sisters? On those peaceful plains, when's the last time you had peace? On those peaceful plains beside those living streams, God's people. Are you one of God's people? Brothers and sisters, are you one of God's people? Are you choosing today to be one of God's people forever? Okay, so God's people, so long pilgrims and wanderers, shall find a home. Where is that home? Brothers and sisters, I need you to type it in the chat. Where is that home? Now, I know some of you are typing heaven. Well, okay. I don't have a problem if you're speaking of it as a principle, but bottom line is wherever God is. Wherever God is, because we'll go to heaven and live there for 1,000 years. But after the 1,000 years are finished, God is going to recreate the earth and he will fulfill his promise, as in Matthew chapter 5, where he said that the meek will inherit the earth. So wherever God is, the tabernacle of God is with men. He shall be with his people and he shall be their God, right? So wherever God is, that's where your home will be. Their immortal minds will contemplate with never-failing delight the wonders of creative power, the mysteries of redeeming love. Have you ever tried to conceptualize eternity? I did it and I had an anxiety attack when I was young, little. I was trying to figure out what eternity past meant, like never having a beginning. Jesus never having a beginning. God our Father, the Holy Ghost never having a beginning. Like, eternity in the past made my heart like go out of whack. Like I couldn't figure it out. Like it was messing with my logic. But here the Bible says that without that impediment to your brain, LD, like that impediment will go away and you'll be able to have ongoing enjoyment and delight while considering the creative power of God. The things that you wanted to know about the Great Barrier Reef, the things that you wanted to know about Orion's Nebula and the speed of light and whether neutrinos are faster than light or vice versa. Like, was like physics a farce or is physics reality? Like, you will be able to contemplate that. But Dave, LD, you will not be able to stop there. You will also be able to contemplate with never-failing delight the mysteries of redeeming love. Why would you go through so much to save just one guy? Me. Why would you go through so much to save all of these people who are listening and watching? I'm talking about you all on television, radio, on the internet, on podcasts, and on those little devices that are out there, satellite radio. You all are listening. How is it that God has so much love that he would go into the farthest reaches of the world and throughout the expanse of the universe with his power in order to just save you? Why would he do that? And then you get to contemplate it. And your mind will open up more and more every single day. And you'll never, ever, finally, you will never be confused. You will never get tired. You will always be able to praise God because he chose to do this. Isn't that wonderful? Let me continue reading. There will be no cruel, deceiving foe to tempt to forgetfulness of God. So the devil is not going to come in there talking because he's dead forever and ever and ever. And this problem ain't going to happen no more. Every faculty, that is your ability to think, will be developed, every capacity increased. You thought the artificial intelligence that we had right before Jesus came was good, and it was swift, and I admit it's swift. I still have competitions with it. I feel like the machine can't be smarter than me, but it is definitely faster than me. Oh my goodness. We're humans. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. God created us with this expansive mind, and I will not allow artificial intelligence to outperform my intellect because God gave me this intellect. But I promise you, that thing is fast. It can churn and collect and put together data so quickly. But finally, our faculties will be fully developed and every capacity increased. The acquirement of knowledge will not weary the mind or exhaust the energies. May I just say this? I mentioned artificial intelligence. Do you realize that as I'm speaking to you today, they can't use solar energy to power the machine, artificial intelligence? They can't use solar power because it's not sufficient. And they can't continue to use the normal power grid anymore because it's not sufficient. They have to create nuclear power plants in order to power the machine called, whatever you want to say, artificial intelligence. Well, the Bible is saying here, the inspiration is saying here that the mind that God gave us based on his divine mind cannot be exhausted. Will not weary the mind or exhaust the energies. You'll never see a little thing on the screen that says, come back again. A lot of people are hitting our servers right now. You'll never see hit the regenerate button because this system is overloaded. No. The grandest enterprises may be carried forward, the loftiest aspirations reached, the highest ambitions realized, and still there will arise new heights to surmount, new wonders to admire, new truths to comprehend. Fresh objects will call forth the powers of the mind, soul, and body.
Thanks for joining us, listening friends. Always remember, we cannot live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. This has been your Daily Portion with L. David Harris. Make it a great day.
DJ Nicholas, Holy Ghost Gym, take 1.
For the physically fat, we recommend Slim Fast. For the sinfully fat, I recommend losing fast. Need help? Well, step into the gym class. Everybody know in, are you out? 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 Hear me now. If you damn think till you're fat, you know you need to get slim. If you need to make a flabby, use the word I got to get trim. Some man a grow tired, get fat on the word, but soul him now win. You better play some gas for reggae, make a exercise full with him. Everybody start warm up. To the Lord, just hold your arm up. Warm up. Remember, he make you stand up. Alright, start stretch. Man, the muscle can chat, look at kids. Start stretch. Remember, him save you from a resident. To the sky. Start reach. To the sky. If you're sinless, around everywhere to I hear me. Relax, then crunch. To relax, well crunch. From a Christian walk, crunch. How you lose bad weight by the bunch. Bad mind if you lose it. Hatred if you lose it. If I anger, lose it. When me why you for no, lose it. Bad heart if you lose it. Bad heart if you lose it. Every time I sit here, I try to hear you down. When me why you don't lose it.
If you know you waiting in sin, let's go to the gym now. Holy Ghost gym now.
Sweat off people.
If your spiritual health is suffering, go to the gym now. Holy Ghost gym now.
Alright, if you damn think till you're fat, you know you need to get slim. If you need to make a flabby, use the word I got to get trim. Some man a grow tired, get fat on the word, no soul him now win. You better play some gas for reggae, me it, lose it. Bad thought if you lose it, lose it. Every farmer sin we are trying to wear you down. When the why you don't lose it.
If you know that you're waiting in sin, let's go to the gym now. Holy Ghost gym now. Hey, if your spiritual health is suffering, go to the gym now. Holy Ghost gym now.
Alright then, grab your Bible, then girl. Grab your Bible, then girl. Grab your Bible, then girl. Open it up, preach it to the world. Bend your knee, don't forget. Bend your knee, don't forget. Kneel down, don't forget. No wrong to pray and bust sweat. Like Joseph, run fast. Flee from evil, run fast. Like Joseph, run fast. Take up your foot and run to the cross. Run the race, fast, pray. Run the race, fast and pray. Run the race, fast, pray. Make the devil know say you're not play one. Bad mind, you can lose it, lose it. Hatred, if you lose it, lose it. If anger, lose it, lose it. When me want you to do, lose it. Bad heart, if you lose it, lose it. Bad heart, if you lose it, lose it. Every farmer sin we are trying to wear you down. When me want you to lose it.
If you know that you're waiting in sin, let's go to the gym now. Holy Ghost gym now.
Sweat off the evil.
Hey, if your spiritual health is suffering,
What do I do?
go to the gym now.
Yeah.
Holy Ghost gym now.
Burn up for real.
Holy Ghost Gym right here on Gospel Friday. We are here and we gave you a little weather outlook before. The name of the storm, when it becomes a storm, as it is projected to become a storm, it will be burial.
Burial. So we're on to the second name.
Yes,
storm.
the second name storm.
Once that one is formed.
Yes, once it's formed,
it's formed.
and it's likely to be formed. They're tracking it, and
I remember that name, Beryl.
Burial.
Beryl, the lady who used to clean the bathrooms at the school I used to go.
Burial.
Yeah, I remember that name, Beryl. As you mentioned Beryl a while ago, I remember Beryl.
I'm telling
Beryl,
you. Do you remember Ivan? Well, who was Ivan?
Ivan never cleaned the bathrooms. I know.
Ivan the Terrible. Yes.
Ivan.
Yes.
So burial.
Yes.
Burial. I have an.
Hold on. Yep, see your microphone, come on.
Yeah, so I realized. So what has I have an aunt. You know, when growing up in Jamaica, everybody who would not blood relative.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's aunt. I'm not sure if that is the same thing now in this generation. But everybody coming close to the family is aunt. So I had an aunt. Her name is.
It's a show of respect.
Show of respect. Yes. Her name is.
You mean an aunt that is not your biological aunt?
Yes, not my it's show of respect for.
I don't want to tell my story on that.
Her name is Beryl, and I need to say good morning, Aunt Beryl, and she's right here in Cayman Islands as well.
Morning, Aunt Beryl.
I look here now, so I am sorry. No, hold on, no, so
no, man, I don't want to hear your story. I need to finish. Big up Auntie Beryl.
No, he's sorry for what he said.
I want to say I'm apologizing to no, listen now. No.
He's apologizing to you.
No, I have to apologize though because I was just saying that I remember the name, and this is how I remember the name because children, people. I would want to say children, but people learn by association.
Yes.
And so I associated the name with the lady who actually kept the school clean.
Yes.
And every time there was something that needed cleaning, Beryl would be the person who would come. Yes. And then, where's Beryl? And then guess what? Beryl was very badly treated, right? No, listen now, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to go around it. I felt a little off at some point.
I hope you weren't one of the persons who treated her badly.
No, but that's the thing. When I saw her, it was like always to me, I felt like my mother. It's like I see my mother and I am thinking about it like that. I'm always this fellow, who I'm never looking down at anyone and say because of
you're better than them.
No, but I always see that she could have been treated much, much better than how she was. In fact, and when she was referred to. So I remember one time we had a staff party and we were having the staff function, and I was now part of the staff, you know, and Beryl had to, they were deciding whether or not she must be there. I said, how could you decide that if she should be there? Isn't she a part of the staff, but she's an auxiliary staff? No, we find things to do, things when we're ready. You know, when we want to be as obnoxious as we like to be.
Yes.
We find every kind of connotations and stigma and separation kind of thing to use. And right away, Beryl couldn't be a part of the staff. I said, no. If she can't come, then no, we shouldn't come.
People must understand that,
right?
Not because someone is cleaning.
Right.
That is an important and essential function.
No, we didn't learn this until COVID, though.
Exactly. So people need to understand.
Deep cleaning.
What other thing that COVID, that situation showed me that all the important persons were obsolete in that time.
Yeah.
I saw all the important persons who claimed to be important walking. Well, I know they didn't have a job. They didn't have a function and they had no purpose. And so they were walking on the street with their dogs and whatever it is they could walk with, riding bicycles or whatever, saying that they're keeping healthy because guess what? They're going to have heart failure not having any importance now.
Yeah.
You know? And this is what I look at all the time. I say, how little men we are.
Yes.
Little man. You seem to want to make yourself more than what you really are.
Yes.
And then one day you wake up and your value and your importance has disappeared, while you try to devalue everybody else.
Yes.
You know, that's my contribution for that.
Well, yes, thank you. And on that note, just to remind the listeners that we are talking about Beryl, the next name.
Beryl, the next name Storm.
Next name Storm.
But I need to finish my point about Auntie Beryl.
Auntie Beryl. Yeah. Well, big up Auntie Beryl. Big up Auntie Beryl.
Big up Auntie Beryl.
Auntie Beryl.
Yeah, but I need to be clear about it. Do you know, growing up in Jamaica, we all got either a pet name or a nickname or something.
Yes.
That is not her original name.
When you come to Cayman, you can't say you have any pet name or a nickname. You can't say a pet name because what? Alias you have? You know, so you're going to have a problem.
You have a problem. So that's actually her nickname, right? Her real name is Gloria Brown. So I need to say good morning,
Gloria.
Gloria Brown.
Morning, Auntie Gloria.
Yes.
Auntie Gloria.
Right, so we can segue back to our name Storm, second one that if it develops into
it's likely to develop, and we will be keeping an eye out because there are no warnings or watches in effect. And you know, as it usually goes, as the days progress, they are able to predict the path in more accuracy. So we will be checking out to see what's happening.
When we showed the picture earlier, the cone was just a big round thing stretching out.
Yes.
There's no defined path right now.
Yes.
So keep watching us right here on Flashpoint.
We will
bring it to you.
Yes. So, I know Monday's a holiday. We need to tell the viewers what we're doing on Monday. Those people who want to sleep in their bed late, put up their hands. Those who want to come and tell you what's happening, I don't know.
What's happening?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it, yes?
Yeah,
it's Constitution Day, and we're hoping persons who will be home, they'll be tuned into Flashpoint Media right here. Yeah?
We have to
I think it's time. Time to segue now to our riddle. And we had the person in studio with us yesterday. And she's probably, I hope she's watching. I think she's watching with us now.
Do you know that
riddle
you
minutes?
had a riddle up that we never ever showed? I am trying to remember that there's a riddle.
I think it's coming. I think it's coming.
It's a riddle that we had prepared and cooked.
Yes, have it nice and ready.
But, you know, we do have a ticket for Georgia because Georgia was also a winner of yesterday's, and we must apologize for not calling and presenting her because, I mean, we had two winners and one of the winner is not here in Ireland, but we do have a ticket
for you, Georgia.
Dinner ready for you, Georgia, on Monday, the 1st of July for the Fish Fest. Pick your ticket up right here at Flashpoint.
Right. So we're getting into a riddle this morning. Yeah. I know this is copyright stuff, but let's go. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Guess this, riddle and perhaps. That's copyright stuff from Lady Hazel G. So the riddle is coming up to you right on screen right just about now, and we are gonna say,
if
fish could live on land, where would they live? Yeah? If fish could live on land, where would they live? Okay.
You don't want to ask me that question. Cause we have so many fish around.
I like snapper. You like snapper?
Yeah, man. Hey, snapper, man.
You like parrot?
Parrot, yeah.
You like Dr. Fish?
Dr. Fish. Yeah. You know, there's so many species. There's so many
fish.
There's so many species of fishes.
In the sea. Is
it fish or fishes?
In the sea. Yeah.
The
marine life, aqua.
Yeah,
the marine life.
The people in Cayman like what they call it. They like what's the name of it again?
What is that? Barra?
Not Barra. No, there's another one. Grouper.
Yeah, grouper.
The grouper. Yeah, there are so much species of fish, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so we don't want to say shout out to our seafarers, you know, those who brave the waters and go on out there and, you know, make the waves, battle the waves to help us with that protein, right? In terms of the fish and whatever else they would have caught from the sea. So shout out to our seafarers right here in Grand Cayman and right around the region, yeah? Right, but as we say, the riddle this morning is, if fish could live on land, yeah, where would they live, yeah? So think about it and send us a message right here on Flashpoint Media.
Yes.
Or give us a call on 321-6969. Yeah? And give us your answer. I am hoping Hazel G is satisfied with this riddle this morning. She is one who doesn't like to give away the riddles and it's too easy. So let's go. What's his name? Audley. Audley, we're calling you out this morning. If fish could live on land, where would they live? Okay, as we're talking about the riddle this morning, we're going now right into our community service segment where we're going to tell you a little bit about what is happening right here in Grand Cayman. And first up, we're going to be talking about the Gideon Pathfinders Club Fish Fest that is happening on July 1, and it's $15 per ticket at the Savannah SDA Church right there on Shamrock Road. They'll be having escovitch fish, brown stew fish, steamed fish, curried chickpea, yeah, a lot of food. It's breakfast hour, we're talking about a lot of food, you know, yes? Yeah, raw vegetables and pasta. So tickets, you can call us right here on 321-6969. That's 345-321-6969.
Come and get for a lot of fish.
And get your tickets to support the Gideon Pathfinder Club right there at Savannah.
I think they're starting to serve early. I think they're starting from as early as 10 a.m. And remember, they are also going to be having a car wash at garage sale happening.
And remember, you can't get any of the meals up there unless you have a ticket, you know. Are they going to be selling tickets on the day?
I'm not sure, but you can come here and get your tickets.
Come and get your tickets. It's important. Get your tickets before the day. Yes?
Yes.
All right. So we also have the Ebenezer's Melting Pot. Yes, that's a cultural extravaganza that's happening on Sunday, the 30th of June, 2024. It's happening right there at Sci-Fec Hall. Food, drinks, and live music will be provided by none other than Flashpoint with himself, Mikey G. Yes, so that is the Melting Pot. Ebenezer Seventh-day Adventist Youth invites you to their Melting Pot cultural extravaganza at Sci-Fec Hall.
And also, don't forget, we have the 7 Aside, the JN sponsored football
competition that's going
happening.
on.
Yes, it's gonna be
at the
yes,
Annex.
I think the flyer is right there too as well.
So it's happening at Annex.
It's under JN, I believe.
It's all day event, yeah.
Yes, yes.
And we need to tell them about that's a 7-a-side football tournament, right? They have a grand prize of $4,000. So ensure that you go out and support Jamaica Money 7-a-side football tournament. They'll be having a lot of football teams out there. I heard them speaking about 876 team. They spoke about Latinos. I don't remember all the teams they were speaking about, but it will be fun this Sunday right there at Annex Field, and they're starting as early as 8 o'clock. They're starting, yeah. So they'll be having
with a $4,000 grand prize.
Yeah, with a $4,000 grand prize.
Wow.
Yeah. So go on.
I hear some $20,000 being mentioned at one point. So I don't know where the $20,000 are coming from.
Yeah, sure. And if that's the prize, that's the prize. Yeah.
We have winners for our riddle.
Sounds like it was too easy, but before we give away the answer to the riddle, you know,
somebody had
we need to tell them about our karaoke that's happening on Saturday right here.
Come on, you gotta play the sound for that one. You gotta let us hear the sound for that one. Let's
so our karaoke right here at Flashpoint Media on Saturdays. We'll be having our karaoke session.
Yes, share the singers.
Come on out and enjoy karaoke with us right here at Flashpoint Media. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yes, that's just a few highlights of our karaoke that we had here, and what we will be again having this Saturday night. You cannot
afford to miss it.
Yes,
I remember
it's
all started from an idea.
And there we have our singer singing Sweet Caroline. Yes, of course. So you got to try and make sure you make it here. We had a wonderful time.
Yeah, dreaming big. We're dreaming big right here at Flashpoint.
Yes. Tomorrow, come bring
Plaza
your empty
Venetia.
stomach.
Yeah, we are right here at Plaza Venetia, right here at Flashpoint Media, suite number 14. Yes.
Yes. And
as we segue out of this community notice section, we leave on this segment on a sad note.
Yes.
Because we are going to be reminding you of the funeral service that is coming up for Miss Blanca.
Yes.
All right, so funeral service for Miss Blanca is happening on Sunday. So in a moment we'll tell you a little bit more. I think it's right up on screen at the moment.
Yes, Blanca's funeral, it's going to be this Sunday at the Georgetown Seventh-day Adventist Church at 1 p.m. The viewing will start at 12 o'clock, and we offer our condolences to all the family members here as they mourn the passing. And her husband, of course, who is 97 years old. It must be a very difficult
time for him at the moment.
Yeah.
I would have spent so many years with someone, and they would have passed.
Yes.
It seemed at 94 would have been a long life. When we know of persons who have not made it past 30, not made it past 40.
Yes.
So that has been a life. Good life, rich life. Yeah.
Yes.
So as we segue out of that segment, we leave that segment on a somber note, but it's good times here at Flashpoint Media. Just reminding you to stay tuned, keep listening to us right here on Flashpoint Media, whichever media you're using to listen to us, whether it be on www.flashpointmedia.ky or you're watching us right here on YouTube. It's all Gospel Friday right here on Flashpoint Media. So I think we have a winner for the riddle. It seems like it was very easy. Yes, I hope there's no preamble to that response.
Our first response was definitely not a restaurant. If fish could live on land, where would they live? And someone said, no, not at a restaurant.
No, it's not at a restaurant. It's
definitely not. Because
so they'll be eating. They'll never live.
They'll be dead at that time.
They'll never live to tell the tales.
But the man himself, Copeland, says Finland.
Finland. Ah, Mr. Copeland. Yes?
Yes.
The Copeland. Alright, Sir Copeland, congratulations. Yes, you are the winner this morning of our riddle. Where would fish live if they could live on land? And Finland. Yes, and it's if they have fin, yeah, why not live in Finland? Yeah, so that was it right here for our riddle this morning. The mystery challenge. The secret unknown. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Guess me this riddle and perhaps
you
not.
have to go on the tune, man.
Now remember, if I go on the tune like that, it's copyright for his.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Get me this riddle and perhaps not. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Get me this riddle and perhaps not.
But this morning, the man himself, Copeland, he got it. Yeah, right on the money. Yeah,
right on the money. Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna tell you a little bit more about Flashpoint Media and what are the things that we do right here at Flashpoint Media. Yes? Yeah. It's Flashpoint.
Planning a wedding, memorial, or office function? Let Flashpoint Media add a touch of magic to your special moments. Our professional audio services guarantee that your event is accompanied by the perfect sound, be it sweet melodies, heartfelt speeches, or the right beats to get your event going. Turn up the groove with Flashpoint Media's DJ services. From creating the perfect playlist for the event to keep the right energy, our DJs know how to read the room and ensure that the beat matches the vibes. Say goodbye to the dull moments and hello to an event that people will talk about for years to come. Why Flashpoint Media, you say? Expert podcast production, tailored audio services for events, dynamic DJ services with a diverse music library, unmatched quality and professionalism, your sonic signature every time. Have a message to share? Advertise with us. Don't just hear the difference. Feel the difference. Join the Flashpoint Media revolution and let us turn your audiovisual dreams into reality. Call us now at 345-927-7509 or visit us at Suite 14A, Plaza Venetia, Grand Cayman. Come ignite your journey with Flashpoint Media. Your heirs will finally thank you.
top stories making it for today. Here are the top stories. I'm Lady Elise. We begin with local news. Meals on Wheels raises $36,000 for seniors. Meals on Wheels Cayman Islands MOW proudly announced the success of their second annual Wheels for Meals Spinning and Fitness Challenge fundraiser, which took place last Saturday, June 22nd. The event raised over 36,700 CI to support feeding 350 seniors for 1 month, just shy of their $50,000 goal. Meals on Wheels board chairman Rob Imperato expressed gratitude towards the participants, sponsors, and volunteers for their contributions. Jennifer West, Meals on Wheels general manager, highlighted the event's success and the enthusiastic participation, including children as young as 4 years old. Donations are still being accepted by calling 769-1974. Judiciary's distinguished guest lecture by Sir Geoffrey Voss. Sir Geoffrey Voss, the Master of the Rolls in England and Wales, will deliver the 7th lecture in the Judicial Distinguished Guest Lecture Series on Tuesday, July 2nd from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Law Courts in Heroes Square, Georgetown. Sir Geoffrey will discuss the potential of artificial intelligence to transform the work of judges and lawyers. And some news from the region. Dengue fever strikes in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Health officials in the U.S. Virgin Islands have reported an increase in dengue fever cases, with 8 on St. Thomas and 1 each on St. John and St. Croix. Health Commissioner Justa Encarnacion urges residents and visitors to take precautions such as using EPA-registered insect repellents and eliminating mosquito breeding sites. The symptoms of dengue fever include aches, pains, nausea, vomiting, and rash. It is important to seek medical attention if you are experiencing any of these symptoms. Brazilian national missing after boating mishap in Guyana. A Brazilian national is feared dead following a boating accident in the Coyune River on Wednesday. He was traveling with 3 others when the boat capsized near Acabosa Fumbler Falls. While others swam to safety, he went missing. The boat captain is currently assisting the police with their investigation. Guyana to save big on importation of corn, soy, and shrimp. Guyana's President Dr. Irfan Ali announced that by 2027, the country is expected to save US $60 million on importing corn, soy, and shrimp. The government is heavily investing in agriculture to achieve self-sufficiency and improve product quality. President Ali emphasized the importance of enhancing processing and packaging to add value to locally produced goods. And Jamaica Olympic Athletics Trials Day 2 schedule. The excitement continues at the National Stadium in Kingston for the 2024 Jamaica Olympic Trials. Today's schedule includes 10 finals, with the highlight being the men's and women's 100-meter races. Athletes will compete for a chance to represent Jamaica at the Paris Olympics. Events begin at 5:25 p.m. with the women's 1500 finals and culminate with the men's 100 finals at 9:58. Vendor charged with the murder of 86-year-old man in St. Catherine. 38-year-old man has been charged with the murder of an 86-year-old in St. Catherine. He was attacked on June 20th and later succumbed to his injuries. He sought treatment for wounds at the hospital, was identified as a suspect and subsequently arrested. Tropical wave likely to become second named storm. The U.S. National Hurricane Center has increased its forecast for a tropical wave located several hundred miles west-southwest of the Cape Verde Islands to develop into a tropical depression or storm. The system has a 70% chance of development and could become Tropical Storm Beryl this weekend as it moves westward toward the Windward Islands. Stay tuned to Flashpoint for more updates on this development. That's all for the news for this morning. I'm Lady Elise, wishing you a wonderful and informed day. Stay blessed.
Friends, did you know that June 1 is the beginning of hurricane season? Well, it is important that you make the necessary preparations. As a result, you need to put the plans in place that are essential to make sure that if anything were to happen, that you will recover quickly. June 1 to November 30 is hurricane season. Be vigilant, be on guard, be here. We're going to share with you some tips that you can employ during this season. Come with us.
First things first, let's talk about creating an emergency plan. Create an emergency plan. Discuss this emergency plan with your household or family members. Know your evacuation routes and choose a safe meeting place if you get separated. Please don't forget to include your pets in your plan.
Assemble an emergency kit. Your kit should include non-perishable food, water, medication, your important documents, batteries, a flashlight, first aid kit, and your hygiene products. Remember, pack enough supplies to last at least 3 days. It's the hurricane season.
Prepare your homes. Secure loose items outside. Board up windows. Trim trees and bushes to reduce risk of damages. Consider installing storm shutters and check the condition of your roof.
Stay informed. Keep an eye on local weather updates and alerts. Sign up for emergency notifications from your local government. A battery-powered or handheld radio can be a lifesaver if you lose power. Remember, be prepared.
Evacuation plans. Know where your evacuation zones and your hurricane shelters are. Have a plan when you're going to get to the shelter and how you're going to get to the shelter. Fill up your gas tank with gas and have a go bag ready with bare essentials.
As we enter the hurricane season, we have some financial preparedness tips also. There are 3 tips that I have for you. First one, check your insurance documents to make sure that it covers flood and hurricane damage. 2, secure your personal documents such as passports, insurance policies, car papers, and so on in a secure, watertight container. And 3, ensure that you get cash, because in the event that online banking or your ATMs go down, you want to make sure that you can still make those emergency purchases.
The best way to prepare is to have a plan. So, how do we plan? There are a number of ways that we can stay safe in a hurricane. The first way is to make sure, for those patients who are on a number of medications, to make sure you have your medications ready. Plan with your pharmacy and your health insurance to get those extra supplies of medication that you need to carry you through that storm. Your health insurance is very important, so make sure you have access to this and keep it in a safe place. Take a picture on your phone and store it in a cloud or on a USB port somewhere where you have this readily available in case it's necessary. For those persons who are on medications that have to be refrigerated, make sure you get them at that temperature that needs to keep the viability of those medications. If you do not have access to a generator, dry ice is an option. And if there's no dry ice, then you can keep them in an airtight container on ice. The best thing to do is to make sure that you stay safe. It is good, it's a good time now to get knowledge of first aid and also CPR, because this may become very, very useful in a hurricane. In any case, be prepared and stay safe.
Safety during the storm. Stay indoors and away from windows. Find a safe room or an interior space without windows. Keep your emergency kit with you and avoid using electrical appliances during the storm.
Preparation is the key to staying safe during the hurricane season. Remember, it's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. Share these tips with your friends and family, and let's all stay safe this hurricane season. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more safety tips. See you next time.
And brought to you by Flashpoint Radio.
Yes, we are thankful for that.
Right, yes, we are right in the midst of the hurricane season.
You know, it's so easy to not prepare when when we have been talking about preparation. I have my bag that I've started to prepare, but I have only put 2 items in there because what I realized recently when we had the heavy rains is that should we actually be threatened, I would perhaps need to go to a shelter earlier than later because my roads, the entrance, it might be difficult to get out.
Yes, so before, once there's an announcement,
yes,
then we need to get to the shelter based on,
right,
because you would have already done your reconnaissance and know what would happen.
Exactly.
Possibly
and then
happen.
you know what happened as well in the video that we shared, because that video is also on YouTube. The description does list all the shelters in the Cayman Islands.
Exactly.
So if you look for that preparation for hurricane video on YouTube, you will be able to also get some information
about the shelters
and
right
so forth.
Here. And as we're talking about the hurricane, we're going to make a special plea to the government of the Cayman Islands not to issue any visa or work permit if burial should develop. We don't want any permits being issued to burial.
Burial, please do not come.
So you're making sure that burial don't get a chance.
Burial just disappear.
If anybody,
we don't want him to go anywhere.
So people with the name burial now can't apply for anything.
Specific to the store. Specific to the store.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Well, your news was really interesting though. I saw where there's dengue fever coming up in the news.
But anytime you have rain and the mosquito population growing, then you have dengue fever. One of the distinguishing features of dengue, apart from the fever, there's the eye ache. Yes, okay. That is a thing to
look out for.
It seems that if these things are seasonal, they come around every now and then. Is it that they just turn up at a certain time?
Rainy time so that is why we try to get rid of areas that mosquitoes could breed in. So if you have a pot or a vase that's just collecting stagnant water,
yes,
you
could turn them over. Get rid of the.
What is also a good piece it's a good thing to use fish. When you have a population of fish anywhere, they're good for dengue fever. They're good for mosquitoes.
The larva, eat the larva before
really?
They can.
Yeah.
So the
fish,
are going to lay the eggs and the larva.
So we shouldn't have the fish fest. We're going to fish fest on Monday.
I know some places have so much fish there and don't have these problems.
We shouldn't fry the fish?
No, I'm saying so many places have so much fish there.
We shouldn't steam the fish?
So many places have so much fish and they don't have this problem. I don't understand it.
Remember, as part of the entire system, each animal, they have a purpose. We all have a purpose.
All have a purpose.
As part of the entire system, yeah.
So
I think possibly we can get Dr. K.
I remember
conversation about the whole dengue fever, because that's one of the things we were wondering what could be spoken about on the next feature with Dr. K. So we could.
She said she would tell us.
Yes. So we leave that up to her.
Here is the pest control guys. They would go around with this thing and just spraying all the cans and stuff.
Yes.
And get rid of anyways the water. In fact, what happened to is that if there's a place where a lot water is anything oily, the mosquitoes will die. So.
Yes, and then so that's just one item of the news. We heard the tragic news of an 86-year-old.
That is just wrong. That is just wrong.
Whatever the circumstance, that is just.
That is not. I don't care what.
Unacceptable.
That could be. I don't care who could come up with an idea to say that is just that's wrong beyond.
Unacceptable.
That is wrong beyond wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't. It shows a level of disrespect for elderly people, for people who are of age. It shows that this generation, and you know what the worst part about it is that we are growing this generation to be like this.
Yeah, this generation is
the generation didn't learn it by themselves,
No, man,
we create, like I said to you earlier on, we're talking about ideas and dreaming big and getting new thoughts. What the environment produces is what we build on.
What we build on. Yeah.
Yes.
The society, the whole society builds on.
Yeah. And so we have trained a set of vipers, viperous youths. Yeah.
Viperous youth. Yeah.
Viperous youth, and train them well, you know. And then when you see them disconnected from being any kind of empathy not existing in them anymore, they're unable to even exercise these simple functions, you know. And we have created that. We as the adults has done it to them.
Society in itself.
Yeah.
Would have done that. But on a much lighter note, we have those in charity, you know, raising, I think it was 36,000. Yeah,
36,000 CI.
That's a good note, yeah.
You know, to feed the seniors. That is a worthy cause.
So while we have a set of persons
who are willing to
hurt the seniors,
and kill, and
here we have those on
massacre
on the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Ensuring that the seniors are well taken care of. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good thing. Meals and Wheels. And if you're watching and listening to us, we're inviting you to come here and sit and talk with us right here on the breakfast hour.
Breakfast time. Yes, and you know it's time for us to be starting the long weekend.
Yes. So it's that time already. Getting out of studio.
Yes, you can stay if you want to stay.
I mean, time. Where has the time gone? Where
time
did it go?
Flies
when you're having fun. Yes.
Want to thank. On that note, I want to say thank you to all the viewers, those who have tuned in live on Facebook, those who are on Flashpoint TV channel, those on Flashpoint Media channel, and those who are joining us on a website, flashpointmedia.ky. We are happy that you have chosen to join us. We have a packed weekend ahead of us. And we have our karaoke night coming up tomorrow right here. 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
At Plaza.
Coming out and listen. Lady Elise will be there having her song ready.
Clearly true. And on Sunday we have seven-a-side
football tournament
starting from 8 o'clock in the morning. That's how early. The Ebenezer Seventh-day Adventist Church had their cultural melting pot.
The cultural extravaganza right there at Suffolk Hall. Yes, so we have that on Sunday.
And on Monday it's going to be the Fish Fest.
The Fish Fest, yes.
At Savannah.
It's a jam-packed holiday weekend right here in Grand K.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're bigging up all our sponsors, yeah?
Yes.
M&M, Asai Ultrasound, Lasco. Yeah, bigging up all our sponsors right here.
Yes.
We'll try. We are getting everybody involved right here at the Flashpoint Media. But before we're gonna get out of studio, we gotta pay credence to our Asai Ultrasound as one of our long standing sponsor.
Yes.
Right here at Flashpoint Media.
When you need ultrasound that's safe and effective, you must visit Asai Ultrasound Imaging. They're conveniently located at number 4 Chestnut Center, Smith Road, Georgetown, Cayman Islands. With experienced technologists with over 20 years experience, their friendly staff will make you comfortable while you get your procedure done. Asai Ultrasound Imaging is open Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. Call Asai Ultrasound Imaging 345-949-2454 or 345-938-3426. That's 345-949-2454 or 345-938-3426.
in the ear if you're ready. Redemption crew, are you ready? Let me see your hand there.
Ready for the weekend, yeah? All gospel Friday right here on Flashpoint Media. Listen to us. Hi guys, thank you for joining us. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we're looking forward to seeing you on Monday as it's Constitution Day right here in Grand Cayman. Yeah.
Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Whoa, whoa. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Anthems crew, are you ready? Water you turn into wine. Open the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you. None like you. Yes, into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. No one like you. No one like you. None like you. None like you. Whoa, whoa. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. And if our God is for us, then no good ever stop us. And if our God is with us, then what could stand against? And if our God is for us, then no good ever stop us. And if our God is with us, then what could stand against? Stand against. So are you ready? Crew, are you ready? Redemption crew, are you ready? Let me see your hand if you're ready. Sing on! And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what could stand against? And if Jesus is for us, no one could ever stop us. And if the Lord is with us, then what could stand against? Redemption crew, are you ready? Let me see your hand if you're ready. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power.